I guess we're rolling right now. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, Shane. Here we go. The very first episode of Beyond Z Trailer. All right, give yourself a round of applause. Fantastic. Hi. Thanks, you guys, for joining us. That's Shane right there. This is Shane. Say hi, Shane. We have Brandon.
Hey.
And we have Eric.
Yo.
Okay, so I'm going to talk this week. I have two movies that I went to see. I watched the Hunger Games movie, and Big Hero 6. So I'm just going to keep it short because I don't want to mess anything up for anyone. Big Hero 6, big family movie. You can take anyone. It's an excuse to go to the movies as a family. And being at, it's the holiday season, this is a great movie to take your kids. You don't have to worry about anything being wrong. But what I will tell you need to do when the movie is over, stay after the credits, because though it's not a Marvel movie, it's a Disney movie. So you should stay after the credits. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else. Don't get up and leave because you're going to miss something. And so the movie was good, but in my opinion, the movie is kind of like that deodorant, that old saying they used to have for that deodorant, strong enough for a man but made for a woman. That's basically what that movie is. So it's good enough for guys to go see. It has just enough action for guys, but it has a lot of kind of love and stories and things of that nature. No, strong enough for a man.
Strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman. That is the Hunger Games movies, and that is my reviews of the week. I say go see those movies. The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, not Mockingbird. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
I want to talk about Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's a lot of things that you've talked about that you wanted finally answered. Information about Skye's father, what caused Whitehall to be still young. Those things are all touched on, and it answers a lot of questions, but it sets up a lot of more questions.
And is that the season finale, or is it the mid-season finale?
No, there's two more episodes before the mid-season finale.
So coming up really soon.
Yeah, next week.
I heard it was available. Season 1 is available on Netflix.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's going to. They keep touching on this whole Agent Carter thing. So apparently that's going to be like a mini series or something.
Yeah.
And that's coming out. I don't know when, but
January.
Check your local listings for that.
So last week, or for this week for Matt, we watched Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And you get to learn about Skye's family, her parentage, and this guy, he's come a long way from being on Desperate Housewives.
Marvel's been making this headway to making their movie universe match their comics, or the comics match their movie universe. A lot of things they've been pulling from the TVs and the movies, like Deathlock. They just introduced him. He's now got a comic book that just started out. S.H.I.E.L.D. gets a comic book coming out next month that's based on the TV show. So if you're a comic book fan, it's kind of dicey because they're taking away a lot of continuity that people have known for years and kind of just discarding it and bringing in new stuff. But it's not really a bad thing because some of the new stuff works out a lot better. I mean,
There'll still be the old stuff
Yeah.
for people to enjoy. It's more for the kids growing up now
Who
they're
don't
gonna grow
read
up with
comic
this
books.
New
Yeah.
Marvel,
Yeah.
and by the time they're our age, they'll be raving about this stuff.
And it's crazy how it's going. Like, now that you touched on it, it's like before it was the comic books made you watch the movie. Now it's movies and TV shows making you watch comic books.
Yeah.
It's crazy. People are lazy. Pick up a book and read it.
They even have online comic books now.
Yeah.
You buy a subscription, you don't even have to leave your house.
Go straight to your phone.
well, hey, don't do that. I'm wearing a fanboy shirt.
Don't do
go
that.
Go there.
Buy books. Reading is fundamental.
Books.
Sponsor.
Sponsor. We have Black Nick Fury.
Yep.
He was always, for the past 60 years, he was a brown-haired white guy. And now you have two different universes. You have Samuel Jackson Fury, which was a whole other universe,
Right.
but he was more popular. In the past 10 years, he became more popular than the mainstream one. So they've swapped him out. And the old Nick Fury, he's still around, but
David Hasselhoff.
off. But he's not important no more.
Reed Richards with the gray hair. You had Doctor Strange with the gray hair, and then you had Nick Fury, and then you had Stan Lee with the gray hair. I just wanted to show my sneakers, my comic book sneakers.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that.
Right there. You see that?
Just take this off.
Oh, don't take. Oh, there it is. It's gone.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Buy one of those.
I had to show that off, being that this was the first show.
All right, I was talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and how it's slowly taking over the comic book universe. How a lot of elements from the TV show and the movies are overriding a lot of long-term established Marvel characters, such as Nick Fury, and how the Inhumans are slowly going to be taking out the X-Men. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that Marvel is, well, more like Disney doing to build up the franchise. That way they have one cohesive universe all around all media: TV, comics, movies, toys.
All right, so this week, Walking Dead was crazy, right?
Oh, I love that show.
2 episodes, or actually just 1 episode is left. That was the one before the mid-season finale coming up next week. You finally see where Beth is. Finally, it's been way too long. They drug that out way too far. And then you got Daryl and Carol going into the city. Carol's a badass. I just gotta say that right there. You know, she just does whatever she wants, and they touched on rescuing her. And everybody's like, oh, I owe Carol. Oh, I owe Carol too. And Rick is just like, oh, I owe her way more than you.
Yes, I like that part.
I like how they kick her out. She comes back, saves all of them, and they're like, oh no, now we need to help her because we made a mistake. But anyways, there's people in Atlanta. What do you think's going on with them?
With the police officers and all that stuff. Yeah, can we talk about parts of that or what? I don't want to spoil it, but the one guy that was tied up.
Yeah.
Don't turn your back on somebody. Don't do that.
Like, why would you do that? After everything they've been through, tie up a guy. You keep your eye on him.
Yeah. Because the guy from Everybody Hates Chris said he's one of the good guys, so I thought he was one of the good guys. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but you know.
I mean, Rick was a good guy, good cop too, and then he bit some dude's throat off. You know?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
After that, I'm not trusting nobody.
Yeah.
In the zombie apocalypse ever happens. By the way, if you're a cannibal in the zombie apocalypse, I'm sorry, I'm not trusting you for a second. You're done. Mid-season finale of Walking Dead next week. Now, somebody's gonna die. I don't know who it is. Zombies are gonna eat somebody. Somebody's gonna get shot. I don't know, but it's gonna look like that.
All right, now comes part of the show where we do View It or Boo It. We're gonna view it or boo it. The movie this week is going to be Horrible Bosses 2. We're gonna start with Brandon. View it or boo it?
View it.
View it.
Eric says view it.
Definitely view it.
I say view it. Horrible Bosses 2. Now Shane, view it or boo it?
From what I've seen from the previews, definitely view it. But I'm one of the few people that haven't seen the first one.
Come on, man!
I know.
You work in the industry.
I know. But I'm gonna go out and get it Black Friday where it's cheap. So
Fail.
yeah,
Like, yeah, fail right here.
So you're gonna view the first one.
yes, and then do a late marathon. See the first one, then go see the second one. But I'm gonna go out and get it Black Friday